Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much peace and love to all the Akim pushing this truth and sincerity. This is the brother Lahath Mayad, and I have this article here I want to read. Uh, Young people capitalize on cheap coronavirus flights. If I die, I die. Okay, and this is the spirit that people have in this world today, man. Okay, as people around the world cancel their trips because of fears of the new coronavirus, Ashley Henkel booked three. Henkel, 20, is taking advantage of cheap flights to see North America. She lives in California's Central Valley, but this summer she'll be in Vancouver, New York City, and Portland, Oregon. A college student itching to travel, she's one of many people staring the deadly virus in the face and saying, whatever. As flight schedules are scaled down and airline stocks plunge, carriers are offering deals that have put air travel within reach for people who usually can't fly. It's a high risk, high reward trip, people say. I feel like if the coronavirus would get even more serious and wipe out a large amount of people, I might as well be somewhere having fun, Henkel told NBC News in a message. She had thought about going on trips this summer, but it was too expensive. Now, as people self-quarantine, she'll be taking pictures in Times Square. There is no fun in staying at home and being all worried, she said. While the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention is telling people over 60 or those with chronic illnesses to stay home, young people feel now is their time to fly. Notwithstanding the dangers of spreading the virus to more vulnerable population, Henkel's trip might be what the airline industry needs as it takes a hard hit from the outbreak. All right, and this is crazy, man. This is how a large part of the population here on Earth feels, man. There's times where I try to slip in a little bit of knowledge, and whenever I'm holding conversations with Jake, and it just either it goes completely over their head, or they think carnally. They think that, hey man, you don't really gotta worry about anything too much, man. Just worry about being right. Worry about hard assets. It's not about money anymore. You gotta have hard assets, and you'll be okay. You will be able to weather the storm. But they just don't have that spiritual eye. They don't really understand what's going on. All right. Uh, Second Esdras 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. See, and that's the majority part of these people. Okay, the 2/3 of our people and all the heathens. They have no faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. They have no faith in the fact that there's an actual creator of the heavens and the earth, and that he's going to start to visit the earth for all the iniquity that the people are committing. All right, they think that this world is going to continue, and it's not so, man. If you have a spiritual eye, you're able to see everything that's going down, everything that's going on right now, and everything's falling into place. All right, the mark of the beast, or RFID chip, is just around the corner. All right, even if this coronavirus scare blows over, we understand what they're doing. They're conditioning us. If this is not it, but Lord willing, this is it. All right. After this, I'm gonna go to Amos 6:1. Okay. Woe to them that are at ease in Zion and trust in the mountain of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel came. All right, and this is what's going on, man. Those who are set up as rulers over the nation of Israel right now, all right, they basically tell them to be at ease. All right, they're really not teaching them the truth of scriptures, and teaching them the truth of the times that we're in. So basically, everybody's just walking around being careless. All right, just like in the time of Noah, everybody was eating and drinking, living life according to their own pleasure, man, until the flood came. All right, but everything's soon about to change. Ecclesiasticus 5:7. All right, make no tarrying and turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. All right, so this is what we're supposed to be doing now, man. See, understanding these times and through the afflictions that we're going through, all that is supposed to make us want to get closer to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And how do you get closer? By studying, by reading, by praying, by fasting, by meditating on scripture. All right, not being in the spirit of mirth. Now, understanding that, and despite the fact that you do have some ties to the flesh, all right, your wife, your kids, you know, the life you have, you know, the bills you have to pay and all that. Despite all of that, all right, the spirit supersedes everything, and you have to find the proper balance. Can't just say, you know, all right, fuck all everything. You have to understand how to walk, how to continue in this. All right, and truth be told, you know, according to the times that are coming, you know, we're all going to be faced with making tough decisions, because we all understand, you know, the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is extremely rare. All right, and you might be the only one who was blessed to have that fear within your whole family, and nobody else believes. Everybody looks at you like you crazy. Every time you want to bring up spiritual talk, it's like, oh, here we go again. So you're like the odd man out. You're like in that regard, you're the black sheep. All right, and moving forward, you know, when things start to get really tough, you know, hey, you might find yourself alone. You might find yourself catching a whole lot of losses, but this is the time to get ready for that, to be in the spirit and understand, man. You gotta just put your trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and understand that He's gonna be there for you. But you have to have faith and believe. All right, I speak to myself first and foremost. All right, these are exciting times that we live in. A bit scary, but at the same time exciting. You know. So with that, you know, Shalom.